But I am here to remind you that we are not powerless in this moment. People are starting to put the pieces together. And ironically, the most divisive forces in our country are actually starting to bring more of us together. And that is important because the billionaire and the elite class derives their power from dividing working people apart along lines of left or right, race and gender, creed and culture. They will throw every label and judgment and cultural debate at us in the book to keep us distracted and from realizing that the only division that is truly hurting our country the most is the endless greed by those at the very, very top at the cost of everyone else. And that is why it has always been up to us, the working class of America. Our power comes from remaining focused, together, and building a movement where there is a place for everyone. For all the big talk that Republicans and the Trump administration like to flap about working people, if you actually listen carefully, every once in a while they let the mask slip about what they actually think about us. You know, just last week, President Trump's lawyer, her name is Alina Habba, she went on television, and when she actually had to be faced with explaining her job, and when she actually had to be faced with doing her job, this is what she had to say. Quote, what intellectual thought? When she was asked about me, quote, what intellectual thought? You were in a bar. You were in a bar, AOC, and not to have a drink, but to serve one. And I want you all to understand, I don't care what this woman says about me, but I could give a damn. But I want you to understand that she isn't just talking about me here. She's talking about you.
Correct. She's putting her middle finger up to everyone who has ever been a bartender, everyone who is working class. She thinks less of you because you're not Ivy League educated, because you're not a CEO or something like that. She thinks if you're a bartender, a cashier, a waiter, all of the above that's not elite, then you are inferior. You're less than human.
She is talking about all of us. Because the entire job of the president's lawyer is to speak for him. Trump hired her to speak for him. So imagine what it means for our country that the president's own lawyer cannot even conceive of a working class person being intelligent simply because of the job that they have.
Correct. For all the flack Mitt Romney got about his 47% comment, Trump and his team are taking it and putting it on steroids. This Habba's comment is far worse than that. Just assuming, oh yeah, less wealthy, working class, worked a job like a bartender. That obviously must equate to being less intelligent. Totally false. Intelligence does not equate to the job that you do. There's no connection between those types of things. Some of the smartest people I know work jobs where they make 16, 17 an hour. It is what it is. So yeah, really embarrassing. And point out that Alina Habba said that to anyone who says, oh, Trump's standing up for working people. Trump's not a snob. Trump's not an elitist. She's his attorney. She speaks for him. She's his attorney. And this is what she's doing. As AOC points out, she communicates on his behalf. So totally embarrassing. And I hope that this bites the Trump administration in the butt. They got away with pretending to support the working class in 2024, just as they did in 2016. But I think the chickens will come home to roost. Let me know what you think about AOC's comments here. Like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to speaking to you in the next video.